This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. Okay, so Champagne Poppy, aka Drake, he's dropping his certified lover boy merchandise with Nike. We haven't really seen something like this at this level. Obviously, it's Drake. He's the top of the, rapper food chain. So, of course, he's going to drop his merch with Nike because they know it's going to sell out. It's like, give him a bunch of money and just sell out the merch. I'm pretty sure he's not doing a split. This will lead up to the album. This is dropping. I think it's dropping now. And then his album drops in January, which will be interesting because he can't tour. This is weird. People are dropping albums this year. They can't tour. It's crazy. It's just, things are different now. I think Nicki will probably be on the album, so we're going to talk about Tia in a second, but Nicki will probably be on the album because I'm thinking he pushed his album back to get Nicki on the album because I think they recently just made peace, I think after she had her baby or around that time, a woman goes through a lot of changes during that time, and I think that, they kind of put things in perspective. I mean, life's passing us by. You can't spend all that time being mad at a certain situation because, it's really because of Meek. They didn't get along. So I think that she'll be on this album. It's been a minute since they've come together and made a good song. T.I., he does 23,000 the first week on Libra. Why? Why did he do so low? Okay, it's a pretty decent album. It's going to be decent compared to what T.I.'s been dropping lately. Fire album, if you look at it like that. He had Young Thug and Little Baby on the album, still couldn't break, 50. He couldn't even do 50 the first week. Why is that? This is how I feel. Just how I feel with the whole Kanye thing. If you're not 100% into what you're doing at the moment and you're too spread out, doing movies, podcasts, if you're allocating 100% of your time, you're divvying it up, maybe you do 50% music focus. Our minds can't switch on a dime like a robot, okay, I was doing this and now I'm going to do that. I was working on iMovie. Now I'm going to shut down iMovie and we're going to work on, just searching the web or doing a Word document. We don't work like computers. Say you did your podcast for 2 hours. You spent time preparing for the podcast. Now you're done with the podcast. You can't just switch into music mode. Now you got to get the vibe right for the music, and you got to do this, and you're not 100% focused. And I always notice that even with myself. There's only a few people that can focus on 10 things at once. I think 50 Cent is one of those people who's really good at doing that. You got a lot of people. You got Travis Scott seems pretty good at doing that. Rihanna seems pretty good at doing that. Chris Brown seems pretty good at doing that. There's certain artists. I don't think Kanye or T.I. is one of those people. I think Kanye is the best when he's focused on one thing. Gives all his attention. So I think you're getting a little bit less than what you would usually get. I could really say that after 2011, Kanye's music took a dive because he got really focused on fashion. There's nothing wrong with that. He's trying to grow as a person. But certain things will suffer. Is the music still great? Of course. He's an amazing producer. It's going to sound real melodic, really good sound stuff, but it's not the same. Plus, you're not talking about the same things anymore. Same with T.I. Once you've experienced being wealthy for that long, you just look at life differently. You've been wealthy longer than you've been in a different situation, from before when you were wealthy. So life is different, and you have a different perspective. As far as Westside Gunn, he is reacting to Eminem not tweeting his album out at all. Eminem, he should know this, though. Eminem didn't tweet out, Joe Budden or any of those guys' stuff. Slaughter, what was their name? Slaughterhouse or whatever. Anyways. They never tweeted that out. And it's just, you had D12, Obi Trice. 50 Cent would get a lot of love. But he's not really technically great for promoting, everything. Even Eminem just put on Instagram promoting an Alchemist new album, The Food Villain. I think it's Alchemist Project. Maybe Eminem's on it, but someone reacted and said, "No post to Westside Gunn album. That's on your own label." And then Westside Gunn laughs. It is funny because it's like, this is your artist. I don't know, man. I'm speechless. Let's see. New Food Villain, no post. Who else did he post about? It's interesting. The project was featured in production from Alchemist on 4 tracks. Yeah, it's weird. 38-year-old rapper recently made a case to run Def Jam recordings. I don't know. We'll see how this all goes. But my concert and DJ and cohort Alchemist just dropped his new project, Food Villain. I can't believe he didn't tweet out Westside Gunn's album. It would have been so simple. Anyways, guys, this is JordanTower with JT News. I appreciate you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one. I'm trying to keep you guys up to date with this news, but it's very slow for a while. But we'll find some other topics after this one. Peace.